All right, all right, all right. Hey, everyone. All right, relax. They're waiting for the Treatos. They barked, so they get their little treats for barking. Maybe I'm encouraging that behavior. Hi, everyone. Good morning. It is Monday morning and also St. Valentine's Day. How are you? Um, I hope you're all set for the holiday of St. Valentine's Day. If you're not, today is a great day to learn how to make some really nice looking cards that do not look last minute, but they are very much last minute. And they are these two cards that I showed you in my little TikTok. There's this one it is, I think it's called Loves Me, Loves Me Not. And I actually put inside, I put a sentiment, not on this one, but then this one is just like the love arrows. And then I put this sentiment in here. I also have a file for you that I'm going to give you that has this envelope, which I swiped from some other place, but it's the same size. So we're going to put these together today, this morning on Cricut Chat. This is Cricut Chat with Miss Rita. That's me. And if you're new to my channel, if you can jump on the chat with my friends on chat, there's a lot of great people there. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Gail. I want to say hello to Penny, Lisa, Diane. Who's having a birthday? Lori Joe. Happy birthday, Lori Joe. Dawn and Loretta and Faye. How are you, Faye? Leslie, Denise. Good morning to all of my friends. Kirsten. I'm going to get that right someday, Kirsten. It always was a Kirsten. Hi, Connie. How are you? And let's see, Leslie, the other Leslie, or maybe there's two Leslies on today. And Joanne, how is everyone today? Good morning. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Gloria. We really loved all your input. So, for people that are joining us, maybe and didn't get a chance to do the Zoom, we were on a Zoom uh, gathering call, Zoom call, whatever, for like almost 3 hours. I think we had so much fun. A lot of people on, and then we also streamed it on YouTube. So if you missed it, you can check it on YouTube. We had a great time talking about just different things, what our favorite thing to make was, and what else do we talk about? We talked about different techniques, um, and we just had a lot of fun. And people showed us some of the things that they have been making. We had our friend Kathy from Idaho. We had let's see, from Canada, we had Regina and Dawn and people from all over. We had Penny Leo, and trying to remember all. Oh, well, Kirsten from Rhode Island gave us a touch of her Rhode Island accent. So, oh yes, you were so, and Loretta's pointing out that you can join the Zoom call and not be on the video by being on the YouTube, which was great. Um, and Gloria's in Connecticut. That's right, Gloria. I remember you saying that. Shirley was there from Texas. Hi, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day, Eileen. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah, I understand. So, Texas was in the house. It definitely was. Gail is a new Texan and moved there, and she showed us a lot of stuff, wonderful stuff there. I do think Regina Lowry is from Canada. Why do I? Maybe it's Teresa Rivard that I'm getting her confused with. Okay, Regina Lowry lives in New Jersey, and Teresa, yeah. Anyway, having a little bit of fun there. We had a great time. If you missed it and you want to make the next one, just know that we do this once a month, usually like on the second Saturday of the month. And it's just fun. It's free. All you have to do is log in using the credentials. I don't publish the credentials on YouTube because we end up with YouTube spammers that way. So we publish it usually on Facebook, and then people just sort of disseminate it around. And then there's also, hey, I think because of the stream, you can jump on the stream if you want to be on there. So this is a brand new week, and we are going to be celebrating this week. Today's Valentine's Day. We're going to do some last minute Valentines. I also have the winner of my Raspberry Cutie challenge or Raspberry Cutie giveaway. Sorry, to announce. Let's see, what else do we have going this week? This week we're gonna go over to my other side of my studio, and we're going to be doing some iron-on. We're going to be working on holographic iron-on, and I'm going to show you all the different colors. It's like 6 different solid colors of holographic iron-on, and then there are some colored holographic sparkles that I want to show you. So we're going to make like a unicorn bag and maybe like a t-shirt so that you can see the colors. So the unicorn is, the bag is like kind of a canvas, so it's off white. So then I thought t-shirt would be better. And I'm just going to, going to work on that so you guys can see all the different colors. And I know holograph is very popular, so I kind of wanted to redo a video that's been real popular on my channel. So we're going to be doing that. And then I've been working on a couple of cards. I got a lot of great feedback about my cards from last week. And so we're going to be doing a couple of new interesting cards this week, I hope. Let's see what else. And then on Friday, we're going to do Friday freebie, and we are going over to My Scrap Chick. That's the name of the website, My Scrap Chick. And the freebie for the month of February, you have to pick it up in February or else it goes back to costing something. That's how they do it. They only have one freebie a month. And this one is a belly box. I don't know if you've ever seen a belly box, but it is a bunny belly box. All right, let's see if I can't get there so you can see what I'm talking about. And you do not need to pay for this if you purchase it. I'm sorry, if you get it in February 2022, in case you're watching this later on. So it's myscrapchick.com. And you can go once you get there, once my website decides it's going to go there. Why is it not going there? Maybe I need to. There's my Facebook app, myscrapchick.com. There we go. So we're going to be doing that. I spent the entire, so that's Friday. And then Sunday, we're going to our friends downtown Peabody at Create and Escape with Pasquale and Wendy. And we're going to be doing, I think we're doing red. No, we're doing a cutout. Thank you, Lola. We're doing a cutout. It's St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day. So here it is, my bunny feet belly box from My Scrap Chick. It's free. So we're going to be making this, and I think we're going to actually use some ink on this so you can see. So a belly box is basically when you have this side view is like the opening, and then you have a front and a back. So that's what that is. That's called a belly box. So we're doing that on Friday, and then we're going down on Sunday to Create and Escape and doing a project with Wendy and Pasquale. So what else do I want to tell you? We still have a giveaway going on. The Raspberry Cutie giveaway has ended. It ended at midnight last night, and I do have a winner. But there is another. We do giveaways every month, and this month, no exception, we are giving away 5 Cricut Bright Pad Go tablets. They are these chargeable light sources, really useful, and courtesy of Cricut. Their retail value of $100, and I'm giving away 5 this month. I've already given away 2, and I have 3 more to give away. So stay tuned because I'm going to call a winner in the middle of the week. Okay, so let's get started on this. You love yours. Awesome. Jerry Ann from Seattle. It's awful early for you. Awful early. Okay. We and just to give you an update on what's happening in my fair city, it started snowing yesterday, sort of weirdly, because Saturday was almost felt like spring. It was like that early days of spring, and it was beautiful. I almost wanted to open the windows on Saturday. I was cleaning before the call. I was cleaning everything, and then I woke up on Sunday to see snow falling, and the snow just fell and fell, just keeps falling. It's still coming down. I don't know, it may have stopped and started, but we've got these very, it's not a lot of snow, but it looks real pretty. It's that pretty kind of snow. So it's fun, and the dogs love my dogs love the snow. So that's really good. So that's that. So this morning we are working on Valentines that do not take a lot of materials, a lot of time, a lot of effort, so that if you have a last minute to give, maybe, hubby, you forgot to go out and buy one, or you got stuck inside like a lot of people do, and you want to give a really pretty Valentine that looks like store bought. And in fact, it's better than store bought. All you're going to need, if you want to complete one of these cards, is 3 sheets of 8.5 by 11-inch paper. So if you want to do, for instance, I did this one with gold here. I don't know why it shows up as red, but I did do this one as gold with the love and I love you very much over here. So I'm going to show you where to find these, how to size them, how to get their sentiments. And then also I swiped this envelope from another project, so I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to show you a really neat trick on how to use 2 windows in Design Space. So let's get started. I'm going to save this and I'm going to share it with you later, and I can now share. I don't know, that seems pretty cool to me. So we're going to go to new. And so this is Design Space. Oh, that's awesome, Annette. Annette's saying that forever card is the first layered card she has ever made. And did you do it on the Joy? These are Joy customizable, by the way. But if you're looking for them, you have to make sure when you're looking for them that you have your machine set for Maker or Explore, not the Joy, because I find a lot of people don't understand that when they have the Joy, for some reason in Design Space, you're limited as to what you can see. And I wish that they could change that, but they've never changed it. I'm trying to get my whole screen in here. And it looks a little crooked though. All right. Okay. But that's important that you have it set for Maker or Explore. You won't see everything. And then when you go to cut it, you do have to go ahead and switch it to back to the Joy. Okay. All right. So we're going to go first, we're going to go to images. And we're going to do something a little different than most people usually do. We're going to come up here to all images and we're going to go to image sets. Now, the thing is that's kind of fun about the image sets, these used to be called cartridges, and then they've expanded them. Oh, look at the bumblebee. Oh my goodness, I love them. So what this is that every image is attached to an image set. And I'm seeing a lot of really cool like Valentines and stuff. So nice. And so they'll group an image set based on a theme. So in this case, this is a licensed image set for the movie A Christmas Story. And so all of these are part of that theme. So this makes it easy to look for images that might have the same theme. For instance, if you did this one, you could type in Warner Brothers and you get all the Warner Brothers image sets. In this case, these cards are from Rob and Bob. So we're going to go by typing in the name Rob. Okay. And this brings up all of the image sets. Note that it brings up image sets that have this A on it, but it also brings up image sets that does not. Now, these ones here might not show up just yet, but I just want to point out that when it has an A, it means it is part of Cricut Access. Okay. And what is Cricut Access? It's an optional like subscription model where you get all these images and fonts and then additional things as well, such as specials and certain discounts when you order from Cricut. So this one here is the one we're going to go to. It's called The Best of Rob and Bob. I love this image set. Probably my favorite. I don't know. I really like a couple others too. So it's one of my favorites. All right. And we are going to scroll down and we're going to grab these two cards. I think they're at the bottom. Here is one. So click on it so that it has the green box around it. And then here's the other one over here. Click on it. And we're going to bring those two into the canvas. Now, what you'll notice is I believe they come in really, really small. So we're going to have to resize them. We're also going to have to, they don't come with an envelope. So we're going to have to grab an envelope from somewhere else, and also a sentiment. So let's first work on changing the size. Now, I like my cards at A7. That I think those are kind of professional looking cards. This is what you get at the card store. So an A7 is a 5x7 inch card. So in order to make a 5x7 inch card, you have to accommodate the back of the card. So you're going to go up here, select this, and go up to the width and type in 10. And when it does that, you'll notice that the height switches to 7 because it is a locked image. If you wanted to select the height and width separately, you have to unlock the image. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, and I'm going to change this bottom one to 10x7. So let's have a look at how these cards are made up. One of the first things we can do is just ungroup it and have a look. So we have here basically 3 layers. So you have this back layer, you have this is sort of in the middle, and this is the front layer. This front layer has scoring, it has cutting, and it has writing on it. Okay. And this is just the kind of like the sandwich layer. You see it goes underneath like that. And then here is your back layer. And so then you end up with a multicolored image, right? A multicolored image. So I'm going to just sort of open it up. We're going to talk about sentiments in just a minute, because I want to show you this other one with the love me not, loves me forever. Okay, so one of the things that happens, because this is an older image, one of the things that happens here is that sometimes certain parts of it become incompatible with the current system of DS. So that's the case with this one. You'll notice over here under pan, you have a little like a, what is that called? Like a caution. And it's under pen. And if you've ever seen that before, you know that all you have to do is select that part of the layer. So this pen I've selected. Now I've gone up here to operation, and I am going to choose pen again, but I'm going to use this question mark area, and then I'm just going to use the drop down and choose black or whatever color you want to choose. And that resolves that problem right there. Okay. Now let's talk about sentiments. I think I learned a new trick, and I want to show you what it is. So I want to go to images, and I'm going back. I want to go to all images and browse all images. I think this is what I'm doing. Oh, hi, Nancy. Nancy's back. All right. So here are all of our images. And I learned a little trick about sentiments that I wanted to show you. So you notice here that there is like kind of like a drill down menu over here. And you'll see here it says operation type and then a plus sign. If you click on that and you choose draw only, it actually gives you all of the draw only set images. So yeah, there's a few that are weird here, but if you start scrolling, you can see these drawn images. Then what you can do is up in search images, you can type in Valentine, and you're filtering out so that you're only getting the drawn images. So here are all the Valentines images. So hi, Alexandra. Hi, Sharon. So here are all of these. So in case you were wondering how to find your sentiments for whatever reason, whether it's Valentine's Day, Christmas, or whatever, go to operation type, choose draw only, and then search what by whatever word you want to. And so for instance, I did Valentine, I could do like love, and it will take all of those um, only drawn images so that we can put on the inside of our cards. So that I love this. I love this because then I can see all of those images. Love is a crazy ride. You are loved. And let's see what else. You are one in a melon. You can just do something simple like this love, or you can do what I did was I did a Valentine. I think I did Valentine. Let's check that. Valentine. And as long as the word Valentine is in the description. So look, you are so special, love. And all you need to do is click on those images. So I was looking for that one that um for my Valentine. That works. Or Happy Valentine's Day, or Be Mine, or let's see what else we got. Hugs and Kisses. That's cute too. So once you've found those, you just add them to the canvas. Once they come into the canvas, you do need to attach them to the bottom layer of your card, and you might have to resize them in order to do that. So once you get them in, it's important that you here they are. They all came in a big bunch. Okay, so we've got 4 here. Happy Valentine's Day, For My Valentine, Be Mine. We've done Be Mine, so I think I'll do these 2, and this one's going to need to be made bigger, and then we have to attach it to the card. So here's our card. We have to ungroup the card and move over the front, and so you can find the back here. So here we go. There's our Happy Valentine's Day. I really like that. It's got a great size to it. So I am going to select it all, you see, and then I'm going to come down here to the paper clip, and that's called attaching. Now, when you go to cut this out, you'll get to this sheet and you will need to do scoring and then writing. So it goes score, write, and then cut. So now we have a beautiful card here. I'm just going to group it and move it out of the way. All right. Now for this one, I think I'll put this for my Valentine. Again, I have to ungroup and move things over. I do need to make this a little bit smaller. It's a little tiny too big for me. So there it is. And then I'm going to select, and I'm going to go back down here to attach. And that's what I'm going to do. Attach. All right. And so now you'll notice that it's not moving independently. It's part of the card. So believe it or not, that's it. That's all you need to do. If you need an envelope, I'm going to show you a little trick about an envelope but first I'm going to save this to be Rob and Bob Valentines. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is look for an envelope. Okay. So I just made it, so I have to save this again. So what I'm going to do is I remember that there's a really nice envelope connected to a project that I've done before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, and this is for my Mac. It might be different for the Windows. Okay. But for a Mac, I'm going to make it so that it sort of semi minimizes this window. So whether you choose that green, if you have a Windows, you might just need to, make this window smaller so you can see what you're doing, and then come up to the very, very top where it says Cricut Design Space. Right to the right of that, you're going to hit File, New Window, and you'll see you get a brand new window of Cricut Design Space that opens up. And it does take a minute, to populate it and to know it's you and blah, blah, blah. So here we go. And it's basically like you're working both windows at the same time. Okay. And if it's hard to see it in small, you can like reshape whatever window that you're working on, like this. And I want to go to all the projects. So I'm going to do new project, and then I'm going to choose projects over here. Now, there is a card that some of the most recent cards have really good envelopes. And this one here is one of the most recent, this butterfly pop-up card. So I'm going to just choose this, and I'm going to hit customize. Takes a second, and it's going to open up to the entire project, including the envelope. So once we do that, we are going to just swipe the envelope from this file and put it into our other file. So we're just waiting for it to open up. Actually, while I am waiting for this, I can tell you who the winner is of our Raspberry Cutie. We ran a Raspberry Cutie giveaway for a week, and all you had to do was follow me on TikTok. And the winner today is Linda Carasone. That's the way I would pronounce it. It might be pronounced Carasone. And just so that because I know the name is a little bit hard, it's Carusone, and the email address was something like for real, no joke, that kind of thing. So if that's you, Linda, send me an email. Okay, send me an email at MissRitaToTheRescue@gmail.com. I need your full address. Okay. And I will send you your Raspberry Cutie and maybe a few little extras as well. So now we've got this, and I'm going to just make it smaller because I want to see the envelope. I'm going to ungroup it, And this is really the only thing I'm interested in. The rest of this stuff, it makes a great project and I'm happy to do it for you again. But this is the only thing I'm really interested in is this envelope. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it and then I'm going to paste it into my other window. And all I do for on the Mac is I do Control C, and then I go over here, make this bigger, and I do control. Let me see if I'm doing this right. There. I'm sorry. It's command. I'm sorry. It's not control. It's command. And now I have moved one object from this particular file, and I haven't changed any of this file, but I actually don't need it anymore. So I'm just going to close it and I'm going to quit Design Space because I want to just look at this in as a whole. So now I have this envelope that is going to fit. You know how I know it's going to fit? I'm going to take this part of my card and I'm going to arrange it so that it's in the front, and I see that it fits right on in here. See that? So it's a perfect little card. It's big enough that you can make it, and you can use one sheet of 12 by 12 inch paper. Okay. So if Paralita, if you're working on a Macintosh, Command, it's like a little, I'd say it's like a little square with loops around it. But if you're working on a Windows based, I don't know what it is, but there is a way to copy and paste. And that's all I did. I just copied and pasted the envelope in there. So let's look at one of these cards. Let's just do this one, and I'm going to hit make it, including the envelope. And you will see here that you just need 1, 2, 3 pieces of 8.5 by 11 inch, and in your choice of color. I like the outside piece being white. And then you will need a 12 by 12 sheet of paper to do the envelope. Now, I like to make multiples, as you guys know, so I usually do these in groups of 2, and then so that means I need 1, 2, and this goes together, you see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would only need 5 sheets of cardstock and then 2 sheets of 12 by 12 inch paper. There's nothing I need to tell you about how to do this. When you have it, it automatically sets it up. So when you hit go, when you're going down here to continue, you just choose your material and put it on your mat. And first, remember that it's going to do the scoring first. So if you have a maker, it's automatically going to default to the scoring wheel. If you don't have a maker, you won't see this, but you can also switch it to scoring stylus if you want. And then remember, scoring comes first, then writing, and then cutting. So the way that this is going to work is I'm going to put this into my machine. I'm going to put also the scoring style. Let me just show you. All right. So I got my mat. I'm putting my 8.5 by 11 inch this way, the long way, onto my mat. I'm going to head over to my machine. All right. And you'll see that the arrow is blinking. I'm going to put this in. And because I switched to the stylus, I'm going to put this as the stylus. I'm going to put that in. And you're going to hit this button. And then what it will do is it will do the one score line down the middle. And it will stop. And the pens that I used for this, I did use this 04 tip in black. See, it stopped. So that means take this out, and I'm going to put in a pen. It does also say on your screen. I used the 1.0 medium tip black for the inside of the card just for fun. But on the outside of the card, I used the 0.4 tip. And I'm just going to pop that in and then hit this button. And then it will start doing all the writing. And then as soon as the writing is done, and there's quite a bit of writing, so we're not going to sit here and watch this whole thing. We're going to put this together, okay? But as soon as the writing's done, it will immediately go to our can you guys hear me? I just saw something on my screen. It'll immediately go to the cutting. Okay. Here's Bren. Hi. Okay. I just wanted to get you can hear me. Okay, thanks, Angela. All right, so here we have, I'm going to do the envelope first. So these are some envelopes that I already cut, and I just want to show you how they go together. They're really quick and easy. So in this case, I don't know if you can see it, but there is the score line right here. And here it makes like a box because your envelope is basically a little box for a short box for your for your card. And I gotta look where that is. All right, so you're going to fold on all four sides, flip it over onto the wrong side facing, and we're gonna get, where's my double stick tape? Here it is. I'm going to take my double stick tape. Now you don't have to use double stick tape. You can use glue, whatever you want to do. I like to use double stick tape. It's easier for envelopes. I'm putting a little bit onto the bottom flap, which is wrong. I just did it wrong. I have to put it on the inside bottom flap because I was flapping my gums. I did it wrong. So I'll show you. I'll show you how to do it with that. But then I'm going to do on the edge here, like this. Normally, it would be closed like this, but because I just messed up, I'm going to then take a weeding tool, take off the top here. Then I'm going to put this in like this, then take my weeding tool again and close it up. And now I have a really pretty envelope that is all set for my Valentine, which I just ripped. Blah. All right, here's another one. I'm going to do this one correctly. Fold at the score line. By the way, you could fix that ripped one. I just don't want to take that time. Just figured I'd show you the correct way to do this. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to do it the right way. I'm getting my double stick tape, putting it on the inside flap at the bottom, putting one on one of the flaps over here. Then I am going to close it like this. Here we go. Close this flap and then remove this. And then the flap's on the outside. You see that? And not going to rip that way. Okay, so there's the envelope. And by the way, if you want to close up the envelope because there's no like gummy there, I just take a little tiny bit of just a little bit of this tape and put it on. So if you're the kind of person that's making cards, maybe you're going to sell them or something, this is a great way of making it so that the envelope closes. Somebody doesn't have to look for an envelope closure. Okay. Now let's put together these two cards. This one here is the love one. Let's do that one first. So this is what I chose for this one. It says, I love you so very much. So we're going to fold these two pieces at the score line. Just like that. All right. And then you'll notice this piece, it goes in here. However, you need to be careful where or how it goes in, because this way is incorrect. You need to make sure that you can see correctly through the back here. You see that? All right. And we're going to use a little bit of glue for that to put that in its place. So it's best to, you have to be careful with foil. If you're using foil, that you don't smear it, because it's noticeable and it's hard to resolve. Okay. So I'm just putting it around the edges here. But then I'm going to go over here and just do a couple of little drops on the letters, because those potentially could lift a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to take this, turn it over, and I'm going to line it up with the cutouts on the front, just like that. Try not to smush it around, because then you'll smear that glue. And then the middle piece, this is so simple, really easy. Just going to put that middle piece on there, and you could actually use glue, or you could use double-sided tape. I'll use double-sided tape for this one. If you are using the double-sided tape, make sure it doesn't show through onto the inside. It does happen sometimes. I do that. So here we go. Using this double-sided tape. Like this. All right, and then we get the weeding tool. Okay. Take off all the back of this. I worked so hard on cleaning yesterday and actually Saturday that I'm sore. I actually had to take aspirin today, because I was like, man, my muscles are sore, because I was moving around big piles of paper, and I moved all of my iron-on and my vinyl. I'm going to have to show you guys what I did. It's not even done yet. All right, so there's my card. And look at how professional it looks. And you did it in just a few minutes. Now we can take our, put that aside. Now we can take the cover to this card. Let's peel it off. And remember, if it's a new mat, or, it's good to get in this habit, is you want to bend the mat instead of the paper, because then your paper stays flat. All right, there's the front of that one. And here's the inside. And here is the middle. So let's fold these at the score line. All right. I like to score them both ways, fold both ways. All right, the middle piece obviously doesn't need to be folded. And then this we're going to line up here. And in this case, because we're going to use the glue, we're going to put the glue on the inside back cover, and we're just going to put it everywhere because there's a lot of cutouts on this. Sorry, I've got a lot of problems with my voice today. Not really sure why. All right, so we're just going to dot this all around. Now, just a little tiny dot is all you need around these pieces, just to kind of hold it in place. You're gonna focus on the pieces that might lift on the front. All right, and that means these little pieces around the forever, just dots, not a lot. And the reason is you don't want it to come squishing out from the back. This little heart didn't get cut out. You just want, there's another heart that didn't get cut out. You just want enough to tack it in place, really. All right. And then once you do you're all around, then just go ahead and do on the inside like this, or this you can do on that other piece if you want. And this is backward. We're going to put this on here. And I'm using white paper here, so you can't see what I'm doing. All right. So we're just lining this up best you can so that you're not seeing any white come through. I have a little bit of white showing up here, but the object is to cover it up completely. I think over here we have a little possible, yep, we do have a little thing here, and I'm not really sure what's going on with this E. And I don't want to rip it. So I think I'm going to, yeah, you're going to see a little tiny bit of pink. Then we're going to take this and put some glue around here. This one you don't have to put all kinds of glue because you already took care of that on the front. We're just going to put it on the back, just around. Then we're going to take this and put it in here. It does overlap on the middle piece, so you don't see that middle piece, but make sure you can still close it. And there is the second card. Loves me not, loves me, I love you, forever, love. Such a pretty, gushy, cute card. Isn't that nice? With our, now, doesn't this look like a really fun and expensive card? I mean, you would probably pay, I don't know, $5 or $6 for that card. And yet now you have this beautiful card that you can write your sentiment in. And then your friend, lover, whatever, husband, can open it up and see this really precious card that you made, And it's just really nice. And I hope that you enjoyed this pretty card, and actually two cards. Again, I'm just going to go back up here and show you, if you came on late, where I got these. Okay. So let's get out of here. So in case you came on late, I want to show you. I do want to cancel the cut and cancel. I simply, to get for these images, all I did was go to image. I went to all image sets, and then I typed in Rob. That brings me to all the Rob and Bob image sets. I went to the best of Rob and Bob, and then I scrolled down here to look for those two images. They're around 3/4 of the way. This one here, that's one, and the second one is over here. Okay. And there are plenty more. If you've never explored this image set, there's plenty more images for just about everything under the sun. So check it out. This is a great all-purpose kind of card set, or different like project cards or whatever. All right. And that is it for today. I thank you, everyone, for your time. I appreciate that you could make it today. And if you're watching on the replay, definitely make sure you give a thumbs up. That's really helping a lot. My traffic is up tremendously. And remember also, if you are a subscriber or you're doing that thumbs up or commenting or sharing, to get your name in on the giveaway. We still have 3 more Cricut Bright Pad Goes to give away. And I will be picking a winner for that at the end of the week, at the middle of the week, I think I said. So that's what we'll do. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. And we will see you again tomorrow at the same time when we work on our holographic iron-on. Okay. Have a great day. Alexandra is asking about where to enter to win. I should just tell you that you need to go to the description of the video. So if you're watching on your iPad or your iPhone or mobile device, there's a little down arrow that you have to click on that will show you the description of any video. And so when you see that, you just see there's description there, and there's 2 links. One is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then the second link is the link where you would put in your name and email address. Okay. And that's how you enter, and you can enter every day. And let's see, you can do every day for the following, for the 4 weeks that we run the monthly program for. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody.